Am I the a-hole for breaking up with my girlfriend for comparing herself to my mother? My M55 girlfriend of 30 years 56F, and I have been having issues for a while, so this was just the last straw. Ever since our younger daughter 21F moved out at 18, I've been the victim of my girlfriend constantly making me an unwilling accomplice into her efforts to justify her life, and the fact that we never married. A little bit of background: we've lived in Wyoming all our lives and my grandpa was very vocally anti-marriage, and that influenced everybody that came after. He stuck by this even when people during his time saw it as living in sin, and my grandma couldn't visit him in the hospital during to close calls where he thought he was going to die. My late father dated a woman for 20 years without marrying, but after a year of dating my mom, despite his parents and siblings saying my mom would have stayed even if he didn't marry her, he married her and threatened to disown anybody who complained. He made my mom an equal partner in all his businesses. While I understand that my dad may have valued marriage differently to begin with, I can see why he moved heaven and earth for my mom. Not only beautiful and always lit up everybody's lives with humor and wit, but also fiercely intelligent, always transcended drama, knew how to make somebody feel special, and of course, the best mom. I feel like my girlfriend has always been intimidated by my mom, resented the fact that she and my dad played matchmaker and had a hand in my sisters getting married, but told us that we didn't need a piece of paper if we loved each other. My girlfriend and I have 2 kids together and signed an agreement that stressed that she moves into my house knowing we are not married, and will never hold ourselves out to be so. But now, due to health problems and her complaining she has no insurance, she's been ranting about feeling unloved. We were separated for a few months, and she went to live with our older daughter. She recently moved back in and she ambushed me by asking we do a commitment ceremony. It seems to be a new internet trend, but I felt it was steamrolling technique. I refused and she ranted about how my dad could marry my mom when everybody was against it, fight his whole family, and include her as an equal partner in all things household and business. And I couldn't even do this. I was absolutely furious and told her she was insane to compare herself to my mom. My mom was a sharp woman in her own right, while my girlfriend has stayed home for 15 years and has never progressed beyond entry-level roles. This turned into a fight and I had enough. It was the proverbial straw. So I broke up with her and said she was essentially my tenant and needed to make arrangements. She has now done the rounds and is saying I'm leaving her homeless when I haven't even filed for eviction. But I feel like this isn't worth saving because she'll always be comparing me to my dad and twisting my arm for something I don't want. AITA,